There are 5 heavenly mates that are under Egbe Akiton, Uri Akiton, but I'm just going to talk about 3 to 4 of them. These 5 heavenly mates are very powerful as well, and they have their different function, but they are all classified as Egbe Uri Akiton. We have the Egbe Alagongon. These are the set of people that usually act weird. Probably they could stand and start laughing, or they could stand or sit and start crying. The spirits would tell them or instruct them on what to do. These Igbeala Gongon, they act weird. At times you think they are insane, at times you think they are retarded. They act weird. Some, when they want to give birth, they act weird. Some, after giving birth, they act weird as a female. It varies. They all fall under Egbe Alagongon. They misbehave as if they are insane, sort of. And most times they are curable, but the ones that have gone to the Oriakiton, that's where they usually hold their meeting or enter the market, they find it very, very difficult to cure such people, whether as a male or a female. They are also very, very powerful. They usually hold their meeting at the Oriakiton. That's where they throw death. We also have the Egbe called Egbe Alakojo. These are also one of the Egbe that stays at Oriakiton. This set of people are very wealthy. They are the ones I talked about initially. No matter what they wear, no matter what they use, no matter how expensive it is, it doesn't reflect on their personality. It doesn't show on them. And they are not fine, they are not handsome, they are not beautiful. So they also live in Oriakiton. So we have 5 different Egbe that resides on Oriakiton, but they are all classified as Egbe Oriakiton. We also have, and sorry, remember it was Ifa that instructed Aiton to go and appease the Egbe Aye and Egbe Orun. So the Egbe Aye and Egbe Orun, after the appeasement, instructed Egbe Alakojo to start providing for Aiton. And then people started throwing debt. I talked about that before. So Egbe Alakojo, they are very, very wealthy, they are very rich. Now the third type of Egbe is Egbe Oro. This Egbe Oro, they are warriors, they are very powerful, they are strong. They serve as security and they give orders to. They all reside at the Dustbin. They watch over the Dustbin, everything, any appeasement people bring there, they are the one that collect it. They don't want to collect it, they are the one that will decide that as well. They also serve as spiritual husbands to some people. They are very, very powerful. That's why while we were very young, this is not for the Gen Z though, while we were very young, we were asked, we were told not to blow whistle in the afternoon because these Egbe Oro, they usually come out late at night or in the afternoon when it's very sunny and quiet. If you know this, our mothers, our forefathers, our grannies usually tell us, do not blow whistle late at night or in the afternoon when it's very sunny because it disturbs them. The Egbe Oro are very powerful, they are strict, they serve as security, they collect appeasement, and if the appeasement is not to be collected, they do not receive it. They settle disputes, they protect the Dustbin as a whole. So I've talked about 3: Egbe Oro, Egbe Alakojo, Egbe Gongon. So they are all living at the Dustbin. They are all living on Akiton. through death. And they have their different function, purpose, they have their different traits, they have their different powers, they have their different attributes, they have their different taboos, but they are all very, very powerful. So because they all reside on the dustbin, they are called the heavenly mates that are not useful, that are dirty, that do not wish people well, but they are very, very powerful. So on the next part, I will talk about another thing. So I want you to know that we have 5 different Egbes that reside in the Alakiton, that are part of Egbe Alakiton. Egbe Gongo, Egbe Oro, Egbe Alakujo, and the next one I will talk about, and I will not talk about all because we have lots. I'm just going to talk briefly on each Egbe. Thank you.